Hi everybody, I'm Shannon Rollins and this is Finding Your Glow. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We are on part 4 of our Vision and Infrastructure series, which quite honestly, I didn't even think that we were going to have a series, but here we are. So welcome back. If you've been tuning in these last few weeks, you've been getting downloaded with a whole lot of information that I really hope that you've been implementing and has really served you well. If it's your first time, I want to welcome you for the first time. I'm Shannon Rollins. I am a spiritual life strategist, and I teach you how to tap into your most powerful asset, which is your spirit, in your everyday life to create extraordinary experiences that will lead you to an extraordinary life full of the wealth, health, and prosperity in all of the areas that you can be healthy, wealthy, and prosperous. So welcome to Finding Your Glow. If you have not checked out the previous installments of this series, which are Vision and Infrastructure, Finding Your Match, Loner, Team of One, Overcoming the Fear of Competition, you definitely want to check those videos out because we've been going through a lot of great stuff, and I'm not going to recreate the wheel here, but I want to push forward and get into our next topic, which is today, competition versus complementation. What is complementation, Shannon? Complementation, the way I'm using the word, is the act or the action of complimenting something. I'm not using compliment like, oh, you look beautiful, but compliment as in come alongside and help out exactly the way you were designed to come alongside and help out. So competition versus complementation. What we're talking about today is how to identify the two from each other. Sometimes those of us who are really, really afraid of our competition don't recognize or realize that the person or the people that have been brought alongside us are not competition, but they are actually there and have been sent to complement our efforts and to cause us to come into greater success, to come into greater victory, and to come into greater power. So let's talk about the difference between the two. What is your competition? Your competition is someone who is there to do the exact same thing that you do, who may or may not be able to do it better, but they are there and they are designed to replace you. They are there to take over for you, if you will. Your complement is someone who's been specifically designed to come alongside you, to come and fit into the grooves, fit into the nooks and crannies of the areas that you can't cover, that you weren't designed to cover, and fill those gaps in, fill those holes in, so that there's a seamless platform to do whatever it is that you're called to do. The problem with competition versus complementation is that most of us can't differentiate between the two of them. And the primary reason is because of something I spoke about in a previous video segment, which was that we are playing the short game versus playing the long game. The long game looks at the big picture and understands that we need to go from point A to point Z and that I cannot do it all by myself and that I'm going to need help. When you start playing the long game, what happens is all of your insecurities start rising to the surface, which is a primary reason that you cannot differentiate between competition and complementation, is because of your insecurities. All of those come rising to the surface, and all of a sudden you're now dealing with these things that previously weren't being excited, they weren't being agitated, and now you have to deal with them. And most of us, we start lashing out and start fighting with the people that are closest to us and not recognizing that they are not fighting with us most of the time. When your insecurities get in the way, you start looking at the short game. And when you look at the short game, you have already shot yourself in the foot. Failure is only a matter of time if you don't correct your course. Here is the formula. Unified vision plus unified efforts equals success in your time. I'm going to say it again. Unified vision plus unified efforts equals success in your time. If you unify with the people that have been sent to you to unify with, and you unify your collective efforts, there is absolutely nothing that you cannot accomplish. There is power in unity. And so, I want to challenge you today to take a look at the people that are around you, and you need to sift them. You need to find out who belongs in this category of competition, who belongs in this category of complement. And you want to rightly discern between the two and start responding to them appropriately. For those people that have been sent to you as compliments, you want to find out what is their skill set. What have they been sent here to do with me? What have they been sent here to do for me? How can we integrate to make this big vision that we have on the inside of us a reality? And when you do, I say this all the time, when you do, you are going to start finding the pathway to success that you did not know was open to you. Here again is the formula. Unified vision plus unified efforts equals success in your time. I'm Shannon Rollins. This has been Finding Your Glow. I hope you've had an awesome time with us today. Get out there, go big or go home, find your glow.